and we are live, fashionably on time. This is David's time, so we're on time. How's
Wow.
everybody doing? How's everybody doing? See,
Good.
I like how James said David is on a special time. When he shows up, everyone celebrates.
I have to give David props for staying in Hulk guys for that overview. That was impressive. I was saying, how long is he going to keep this up?
Yeah, it was funny too because he was even talking about ripping one of his shirts for the video.
Yes, I had a really nice shirt that day, and I'm like, I could do it, but I don't want to rip this shirt. This is too nice of a shirt. But next one, I'm gonna bring an old shirt and just,
Yeah.
next Hulk we get.
But I finally came back from Colorado and what's it called? We watched the Batman finally.
And
David was like, I didn't like it.
well, we can just kick
That's not
David
true.
right now.
Yeah, we what?
We can just kick out David right now.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I knew it was gonna be a bit more, detective-y. But it was different. Yeah. Would I say it's my favorite? No.
That's okay. It's okay to like and dislike or
Yeah.
favor others more than others. It's all subjective.
Yeah, and when
That's
he
true.
was
I
like
actually-
flying, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, when he was flying off the building, I thought it was so silly.
Especially when he nails the
Yeah.
the bridge. That
The
was pretty
landing.
awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
but
actually did really like it because we haven't really had a detective Batman movie, and it reminded me a lot of if you've seen the movie Seven. It reminded me a lot of like that, like this dark, like the murders are really graphic and brutal, and it's like trying to find the killer. So that I actually really enjoyed that.
Hobbs, you must be from the cis side because only cis deal in absolutes.
Yeah, that is true. So what's been new? What's been new with you, Chris? I haven't seen you in so long.
I know it's been a tough work week and it's not over yet, but
yeah?
I'm making it through. And I was telling Mitch, I said, I need some good geek and nerd positive chat to power me through these next 2 days.
Okay,
So,
what's been going on?
But just work stuff. But but positive stuff. Birthday last weekend, so that was a lot of fun.
Hey,
getting to
congratulations!
Thank you. Made it through another year around the sun. So we got to actually celebrate my birthday with friends since 2 years before that. I had to cancel an entire get together because a little thing called COVID, and then
What is that? Is that a myth? I think that was just a made up story or something.
And then last year the vaccines were just coming out, so it was nice. It was the first time my wife and I had gone out of the house together without the kids since so long at that point. So now got together with friends, so it was a nice time, and got a new graphic novel set for my birthday that I'm excited to dive into.
Oh yeah. All right, let's take a look.
Promethea.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was a very, very great story. I just haven't gotten around to opening.
J.H. Williams is definitely in my top artists. So
yeah, I heard that one had a lot of spread pages, so a lot of spread art.
Yeah, I mean, I know the absolute editions are way out of print at that point. So the deluxe editions, I'm okay. With that. A lot of fun extras in it. So
yeah, I mean, they are reprinting a lot of stuff lately, so maybe it'll come in eventually.
And yes, Rodimus Prime Rib is right. I was able to acquire one of the JLA Avengers trade paperbacks. So my biggest whale has been snagged.
Are you ever gonna go for that hardcover anymore, or just like, nah?
I'm keeping an eye on it.
Yeah.
So I have some things I follow on the eBays and things like that. So, but yeah, Chris is not paying $800 for a.
That's what it is now? Damn.
I've seen some at 800. I see some that start out like at 200, but by the time the auction ends, it's like $700. So
yeah,
I'm happy with what I have. If that's what I get, I've never thought I would actually acquire the story again after being young, dumb, and not holding on to my singles. So.
Oh yeah. It's okay though. Like now you know. That's how it all is. I think I got rid of so many Pokemon cards. I'm pretty sure they're so rare. Like Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! All that. Oh man, I wonder how much money I would have made off of that.
Dude.
But if you have all those Beanie Babies, yes, they're still worth nothing.
That is true.
I love those BuzzFeed things like this is worth a lot, this is worth a lot, this is worth. Oh, by the way, all those Beanie Babies still worth nothing.
I remember reading a story about a couple who got divorced, and they had to set up, like distribute the Beanie Babies because they're like, we got to make sure the value is equal. And I'm just like, now it's just the lawyers are probably just laughing at them.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Other than that, building the collection, doing a lot of reading. I'm part of this. My friend Clay, who's on our network, started this called the comic book reading challenge, and so he started it because he's so behind on his singles at that point. So what he had to get through in a year was 865 books at that point. And
what?
So
for the year?
Yeah, for the year. So
damn.
So I'm about I think I've either crossed 500 or I'll cross 500 this week. And right now, I'm 2 trades away from finishing Dawn of X before I hit X of Swords.
Okay.
So I finally put pen to paper and doing that. I've just finished this weekend my reread of Bendis's Daredevil.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm trying to do that, and then I'm working in some other small things here or there. So it's been fun. I've really, really enjoyed. Like, it's given me not saying I need an excuse to read, but it's making me saying, all right, this is something I can do and enjoy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm actually enjoying the X-Men run now after I got out of New X-Men. That was that was a hard thing to do. But
like I said, that artwork, you either like it or you don't, and I know you don't.
Yeah, I finally finished it. I was like, oh, Astonishing X-Men, very refreshing.
Yes.
They actually look like characters now. Yeah, I think David's almost done with Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that story
Tomasi?
is so good.
By Tomasi.
Tomasi, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's so many like impactful moments in that book, and I have it. I'm gonna go get it and show you. Like, I have bookmarked like red for like heartbreaking moments and like green for death or something. I have it something like color coded, but there's so many. I'm just like, wow.
If you like that, Superman by Tomasi is a heart and soul. So it's like a whole league of its own. It is so heartfelt, that one.
JP, get that for me, JP. Get it for me, JP.
Bro, we have everything.
Oh, we have that one? Then I'll take a look at that one.
It's definitely like, Jonathan before he gets grown up at that point, and just it's Superman and Lois as a family. It's really it's a strong book, very, very strong.
Oh, that's what I liked about this one, the Batman and Robin, because it definitely plays on the dynamic of Damian, and not only with Bruce Wayne, but also Damian with like all the other Robins. Man, that hits sometimes. Oh, I can't. When I do a review, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit because he's getting his costume custom made.
There we go.
I just need to find a cowl. I'll wear the cowl. Listen, I think I still have my one piece that I can, put on.
Because we do have a 3D printer, and he wants to custom make his own cowl.
Ooh.
So we'll see how it goes.
I do agree with you, Hobbs. Yes, Fallen Angels, not a strong moment.
And then did anyone read the Moon Knight stuff? I haven't. I know we just got the Lemire trade back in stock again, even though it said it was out of stock. So I was really surprised that it's back. It just showed up at our doorstep today.
We just got it.
It's good. It's not. It's one of those. The art is great. I love the artwork on it, the stuff, and again, it's a product of its time. But if you're my friend Travis, who kind of runs our network, he's a huge Moon Knight fan and loves that stuff. But he's been a fan of Moon Knight since he's been a kid. So next week he is living his dream when that comes out.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. I heard the Lemire run was like a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah, Lemire and Ellis's run are kind of the go-tos.
Okay, maybe we'll crack open the trade and Dave will do a review of it.
Which one are you reading, JP? You said besides the X-Men, are you going to review any other of your
So
independent?
I took a pile of books to home today, so I could finally start reviewing, like just summarizing everything that I read. Like the Thunder, we got what's it called? Tokyo Ghost.
That's good.
Mm.
Tokyo
That's
Ghost.
That's wild. It gets really wild at points.
Yeah, it was really good. What else was there? There was one more. Oh yeah, Death or Glory, because I gave that one to you, and I was like, hey, you should definitely read it. It was good. It was fun.
It's definitely got a Fast and Furious vibe.
Yeah, I felt
Oh,
like
cool.
Fast and Furious and Mad Max.
Wonder Woman, Dead Earth.
Oh yeah. I took that one home, tried to read it, then I wasn't in the mood, so I put it down and I forgot about it. I read like 2 pages, like, oh, not right now. But maybe David could read it. Oh no, I need to read it. I need to read it because I actually like Wonder Woman. So
It's funny how everything you don't want to read it, but like maybe David can read it. Yeah.
well, I know you like to read a lot of DC, so I was like, I'll let you read the DC books, and I read the Image. So we just need a Marvel person. And then we have Mitch for like Kickstarter books and like Fantagraphics and IDW and all that.
And
I like
Samurai
those
Bunnies.
ones.
And
Samurai Bunnies,
Yeah.
Dark Horse.
Yeah, Samurai Bunnies. I finally finished the entire Usagi whatever Dark Horse set. I finally got picked up all 3. Even though I haven't even read it, I don't know if I'll ever plan on reading it, but I haven't. I read the box
Mine,
set.
all mine.
Maybe one a year. I'll read one a year to keep it fresh. But
Smiles, that Superman Batman Volume 2, not as strong as Volume 1. It's very hit or miss.
There's a lot of those stories on that one. Looking through it, it's like there's a lot of stories. They're like, you know what? Let's just throw these absurd situations to them and see what happens. And there's these characters, and I'm just like, this looks amazingly interesting because I want to see it. Like, I love those. That's why I told JP one of my favorite comics is the Batman versus Aliens. Where
that's
you
good.
See, yeah, and it's one of those. They're like, let's throw aliens into the Batman universe and let's see what happens. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I still got to trade somewhere. But that was a fun run. So, should we break the news to this audience today, David?
Oh, okay, sure.
I'll let you go ahead.
Wait, what news are we breaking?
I don't know. I'll let you go. Huh?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Go.
You're moving to a larger warehouse.
That's right. We are
There you
moving.
go.
Big old warehouse.
Yeah.
What are you at? You're at like 2,800 square feet, and you're going to 11,000.
Yeah. So right now we're at 2,800 square feet. It's not, our building wasn't even supposed to be like a warehouse building. It's more of a storefront, retail area. And then it was like we were trying to expand, knock some walls down, and just take over the one next to us. But the guy was like, "Oh, this thing is opening up. It's an industrial warehouse that's going to be a lot taller. We're going to go from 2,800 square feet to 11,000. We're going to have 6 docks.
Yeah.
Wow.
From 1 dock to 6.
Yeah, 1 dock to 6. Like we didn't even like double. We just went. They was like, yeah, just go ahead and get 6 times the space. So
you're gonna have like a dock for like USPS, a dock for FedEx.
Yeah, basically
UPS.
for everybody to pick up. Yeah, and that'd be cool. And then just a dock to put all the pallets because we have pallets around everywhere, dude, laying around.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of funny in the beginning of our business. Like, man, we need more pallets. Now I think his sister Jessica, she was like, "Yo, these pallets, they're like freaking what's it called? Like seeds or something? I forgot. They keep popping up like weeds." We get so many, but yeah, that's our plan. Moving up to 11,000 because we're gonna get into the statue biz now. My boy Jim Mitt's gonna hook us up with some distributions.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, we're gonna carry some collectible statues very, very soon. So you definitely need like a really big warehouse for that because those things are huge.
Well, you see the stuff that he puts out at that point. It's amazing that all that stuff can fit there.
Yeah, I mean, I remember he said he bought a storage unit just to throw all the empty boxes in there too. So I was like, man,
Yeah, you can't throw those away if you ever plan on moving or selling.
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah, it's
but-
not like you can ship those things without those boxes, so
Mm-mm.
it'd be a nightmare to try and pack that.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, that's the goal, just to be the one-stop shop for everything collectible now. Instead of just books, we're gonna do some, some of David's favorite toys.
Get some of those hot toy action going on too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, eventually we're looking at that too. So
Hot Toy Sideshow and what's the other one?
Artifacts.
Artifact? Isn't that X or is
There
that
you
X XML?
There you go. Yeah, one of them.
Oh, hey, Mitch, shout out, bro. The Hulk that you did for me, man, going through the fist, that
yeah,
was great. And then
Is this a sweet 5-minute Photoshop job?
and then Vicky with that the face with the
Yeah.
question mark. That was good. That was good.
yeah. Like the first one you sent us was freaky, bro. She was like, I don't have a face. This is weird.
Yeah, I smudged her, like I erased it and smudged it around so it was like not blur. It was blurry, but it was like it was weird. I used it from like the
Yeah.
question.
It looked like a Slender Man or something, you know?
Slender.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
J&D is really great. Maybe that'd be really cool because I showed you J&D, David. It's
Yeah.
one where they had the life size like Bruce Wayne, Batman, the Joker, and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They were really crazy. So yeah, we'll start that venture very soon.
So when are you going to start building and selling shelves?
Your
Take on
version
IKEA.
of the Kalax.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna sell the OPB. Let's call it something else. Daleks. We'll just we'll just buy it from IKEA, right? And we'll just laser engrave OPB brand on it and then ship it as is.
That's not illegal at all.
Yeah, not at all. Not one bit.
Hey, the like Target and Walmart, they all have their like Better Homes and Garden and
Mhm.
whatnot. They have their own brands. You could do your own.
Yeah, we're actually looking into picking up the Target Better Homes and Garden, their new shelving, because it's like wood and very dark
Mhm.
for our new space. And then I think it'll make the lights pop out more because with the white shelves, it's kind of like so.
Well, what's nice about the white shelves is everything glows. That like the shelves glow, but if you want like all the dark parts to just pop, then yeah. Dark shelves would be really nice.
Mhm.
Dude, module cases. She. That is true, but those cases are expensive, and they're only from Singapore, right? Or they're built in Singapore and then shipped to the U.S. So there's that.
What's Modu case?
Oh, those
What's
are
that?
like module cases are like those high-end cases for statue collectors. It's like
Oh,
black
okay.
base, and then you have the glass surroundings and stuff like that.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen those on a couple YouTube channels. Those guys with all like the backgrounds that are all statues. Those things are
Yeah.
crazy.
See,
That's cool.
they even want to start selling video games too, but that was I haven't bought like an actual video game in so long because I just downloaded it through Steam. So,
Everything's digital now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take on GameStop and their GME stock and see if you can take
dude, I'm
them
gonna
on.
take on GameStop and go bankrupt because it's a dying business. Just kidding.
Hey, they're doing well now with the old.
with the,
With the Wall Street
stock-
bet.
Yeah,
the
with Wall Street bets.
I actually got into it when it was like I want to say like $15, and it went up to like 400, and I sold. I only had like 3, but still, I made a huge profit. I was like, woo.
Yeah, I was tempted. I was like, oh, I should do this because I saw it happening like the week or two before. Like, nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. And I was like, damn it, I should have spent a few $100 or something like that.
Right.
Just
Uh,
made big.
We have a very special customer of ours that's gonna be sending us like all of her Stanley art prints and Wonder Woman prints
Nice.
and her son Gail the Gadot Wonder Woman. So like, no, not that, but she's gonna be sending us a lot of art prints to decorate our new space.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's very exciting. What?
We have a lot of those the portfolio, the posters. We just need to rip all of them off and just plaster them across the wall all over, and there you go.
Yeah. I said no. Oh, I said it here, so you can't back down now. You got to be a person of your word, even though you didn't say it. I said it, so. But it's actually like one of those. What's it called? Those like limited edition pieces and numbered and everything. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll make it into like an actual like cool studio where you could go in, take what's it called? You go to a comic book shop and then you go take a picture with the background and stuff like that.
Make a reading room too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And David was like, "Yo, can I get a Herman Miller Eastman lounge chair?" Lounge chair.
And he needs a smoking jacket.
Ooh,
Yes.
solid.
I definitely want to buy the shirt and the shorts. Remember the one that you showed me, JP? That it's like,
oh yeah,
it's the cover for the Justice League versus Avengers.
Yeah, that one.
And it's a shirt. I want to get it. That's gonna be my review shirt for everything.
I think you should get like one of the Hugh Hefner like silk robes and just get like an embroidered giant tiger on the back.
Hey.
And you have to have one of those pipes, but when you blow, it blows out bubbles. Because you got to be classy like that.
Super classy.
That's what. Listen, I'm gonna move forward to it. So when I do my reviews, I'm gonna be sitting in a lounge chair in that getup, a lamp over me, like like story. It's like, all right, boys and girls, story time for David, and then we pop it open, and then like it goes into the overview of the book. That would be great.
That's funny. And the funny thing is, we're taking over 2 suites, right? So we're gonna have 6 offices basically. We're breaking some down that way we can combine it and make it a studio. But what I'm thinking, I haven't told David yet, so now he knows.
Ooh.
We could, the other side, because it's basically 2 buildings combined into one. But the other side, we could put all of our wardrobe, because David wants to start cosplaying because he's weird like that. So we can start buying outfits and stuff like that. It's like, hey, we gotta do a video for Superman today. So he'll just go to the bathroom and grab a Superman outfit.
Wardrobe.
And then every time I'll just send Mitch, I need this in the background. Can you please add it in real quick? Me on top of a skyscraper, something going on in the back, like an attack from somebody.
You're going to have to get like a green screen just to make it way easier for me to quick Photoshop.
I mean, we'll actually have a video room this time instead of just recording in our office. So yeah, because I saw some videos where like people are building statues and they had just like just a flat, all black screen and everything. I was like, hey, maybe we should do that too. Yeah,
there's some really good stuff with photo paper where it's just on a roll and it's like 10 feet wide and you just roll it down and you can have like gray or black, green, all that. It's nice. I used to have that at the studio that I used to work at. It was awesome.
Okay. Well,
and background change.
Yeah, definitely gotta look into that. And it's kind of funny because Dave was like, yo, my first outfit when I start cosplaying, it's gonna be the Attack on Titan because I don't have to get anything, I can just get naked.
I am not blurring. I'm not. I've had to do that before.
It's the beginning of the OPB OnlyFans.
JP, I'm going to need to get just a whole green, like the same color as a green screen, so Mitch can just put things on top of me whenever I'm doing the reviews. That would be perfect.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about like those green suits, basically.
Yes.
Those are cheap. Yeah, you can get them on Amazon, super cheap. Little spandex screen.
Yeah, well, Mitch has to, agree with your video editing. What do you say? You said you had to blur out people before, like, when they were naked?
Yeah. So, because I went to school for communications and film. So, right after I got out, I was really doing a lot with just like trying to get into with some of the local filmmakers up in Seattle. And my first, it's one of my only IMDb credits, and it's for it's called a spec show, like speculative spec, like so they can shop it around. It's called Boozing with Andrew Mudd, and so they went to like some really dive bar up in Everett, which is just north of Seattle, and Everett is like a dive city, so it's a dive bar in a dive city. Please don't hurt me, anyone in Everett. Speaking of Funko Pop, that's where they're located. But
it's the only thing that town's got going on, Funkos.
Basically. but they did he did like bar hopping, and one of the bars he was at filming at, and I was having to edit the footage. Like 2 dudes streaked through, so I got the wonderful opportunity to make nice sensor bars and track them as they ran.
Look at that comment from the collector. Did the Hulk video get flagged for nudity with David?
And then, so this person asked, did you really measure the paper thickness?
Yeah, I did it right on video.
Yeah,
I didn't know what the page thicknesses was going to be until I was on video doing it.
So, yeah, it's his latest video too. I think you titled what? Something thick.
Thick or thin? I almost did thick or like
thick as fuck.
I almost did thick AF, or I was thinking of like Thick Boys, BOI or something like that with THICC, like Thick Boy. But yeah, I was pretty. It was pretty interesting findings with that though, actually, because some of the older books, I think it was, which one was it? Was it Captain America? The pages were just as thick as the new reprint of Doctor Strange Volume 1.
Yeah.
So I was pretty. I was surprised to see that they feel thinner for some reason. I don't know, maybe if it's just like the gloss finish on the page or not, but they're definitely way more translucent. Both new prints are way the new Fantastic Four is way thinner pages and way more translucent.
In the chat, let us know, do you guys like this new type of paper or no? For me, since I'm new, it doesn't bother me because I don't even know. I don't know anything Jon Snow. So, but the only one I know that really stood out is because somebody sent it to me. I didn't think it would be that freaking thick. Was the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, the first printing or whatever. That thing was a tome. I was like, man, this thing is thicker than big damn Sin City, bro.
That's why I'm curious to see when the reprint happens how much thinner it's going to be.
Yeah, because all the other Amazing Spider-Mans are pretty thin so far. So I wonder how big the difference. I'm just gonna keep it just so I could do a comparison video down the road.
I wish I had the original Fantastic Four now by Hickman, so I could compare those two, because that'd be pretty interesting.
I have it. You want it?
Chip it on over. Let me do it.
Do a video, and then you guys send it back.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, man, as I was flipping through, I noticed that it, like, you don't even have to have the page lifted, and you can see the pages, because you can see the print on the opposite side and the print through, like, on the opposite page too. You can see almost straight through it on like solid colors. It's crazy.
So like a one-ply toilet paper, basically.
Probably thinner if we're being
That's exactly what David uses. That's why our toilet's always stained.
You gotta pay him more, man.
Well, that's what was so worrisome when I got the Soul Daredevil by Soul. I mean, not only did we have to I had very carefully every single page, like so carefully.
Because those were stuck together.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but it was also thin too. So it's just like. It literally took me almost an hour to separate the entire book.
Wow.
I remember when me and David did a review for that one. We first looked for that one. We were when we were peeling the pages, like, ooh man, it's so sticky. that was the only one that stood out to me the most, was just that one. I felt like the ink or whatever was still like in the book, or I thought it was gonna get smeared or whatever.
That's the second time I've had that happen to me, because the first time it happened was like almost every single page was the gallery edition of God Loves Man Kills.
Oh, okay. I read that one. I think JP don't look at it, but I think I ripped one of the pages when I was turning it on those.
Damaged.
He was like, I'm just gonna
write off.
I'm gonna throw on Whatnot real quick, just that way he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
No one has to know.
Hurry, hold on. The girls want to say goodnight. Go, hurry.
Night, y'all.
Good night. I'll be right back. I gotta make my wife and niece popcorn.
Good night to all four of you.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Bye. Get out of here.
See, David was like, "You gotta catch up on my kids." I was like, I gotta catch up to how many kids he has.
Okay.
I got 2, and that's where it stopped.
I got 3. I wanted more. I come from a big family, so I definitely wanted more. But my wife's like, "You're not the one having the baby, so 3 is where you're at." I'm like, "All right, cool. It makes sense. Makes sense."
Yeah, that one will they will always remind you. Yeah, if you're
That's true.
How many would you actually go for if you could?
I wanted at least 4, maybe 5. I come from 5, so I
Okay.
have 2 older sisters and 2 older sisters and 2 a brother and 2 brothers.
Okay.
So I know I love old big families. It's just it feels like there's always somebody there. But
Yeah, there's someone there to talk to, hang out with, and stuff like that.
True.
Yeah, I think mine was gonna be 2, but who knows? Maybe we'll go for depending. We'll see. If I even
keep on getting bigger warehouses, you're gonna need workers.
I'm like, Dave, I need you to make more kids, bro.
We're Hispanic.
Get on it.
Señor, let's go.
But yeah, speaking of whatnot, freaking David, 6 hours, bro. I was surprised. I was like, man, he's no longer a Minuteman. I trained him well.
Hey, my feet were hurting at the end.
Bro, he
JP
was
and I
wearing
both-
freaking church shoes.
Yeah, and I was wearing church shoes, and then like both JP and I, he went home and took a nap, and I went to my in-laws' house, and I was like, I'm feeling good. I sat down on the couch, and then since it was like 2 minutes later, you were out like snoring. Like I'm like, oh man. I don't like to nap with other people around because I've had too many like especially her family, like I don't want to say they bully me, but like they'll take pictures of me sleeping or they'll put things in my mouth while I'm napping and I'm hate it.
Yeah, see, I catch David napping in the kids' room all the time too. I come in and I was like, man, where's David at? He's just taking a nap on the clock.
You're
I'm like, okay.
I would never do that.
Yo, I have it on video and on camera.
Look at the collector who said his grandpa had 14 and made them all get up at 2 a.m. to load his truck.
Oh no.
Free labor.
Yeah, that's right. Free labor, man. You can't beat it. Can't beat that. But yeah, and they was like, yeah, when my kids grow up, they're gonna work at OPB. They're have a job there.
Hey, not many people could say I got a guaranteed job. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. Hey, I got a job for my kids too now. That's funny. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Let's go over some solicitations since we're here. We haven't really looked at the new ones yet. So I'll pull that up, share it on my screen, and we'll see what we're most excited for. There were some pretty good ones for this one, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they was pretty solid. So we got a lot of the CGC graded stuff. I was really surprised that they're now selling like CGC graded single issues nowadays.
I wonder how those are selling for them. Like how, like in the sense of like how they're starting to do them, how much of a seller they are.
I mean, for me,
since they're new issues, so
yeah,
they're not necessarily like the older stuff.
Yeah, for me, it's doing a decent, not too bad, but not the greatest at the same time. I think this one was really cool, the Akira Art of the Wall one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, whoa, is this like the same thing like Akira box set, but just taller?
Got me.
That looks interesting.
I know Irma would know, so she could let me know in the chat. She knows everything. So, but yeah, this one, I know, or if Mitch was here, we'll ask him later. I'll keep this in a separate tab. I'll ask him. This one was like, it looks kind of like the Attack on Titan, like Colossal Edition, stuff like that. So,
I mean, just even looking at the scale, almost like bigger than an Absolute.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe it's one of those like adamantium editions like Marvel had.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I wonder if it's gonna have some color or anything extra special. We'll see. Like literally,
KS says big art prints. Book of big art prints.
Yeah. And then what else we got here? Oh yeah, we got the new American Vampire Volume 2. Animal Man getting reprinted. Brightest Day. Are you going to get that, Chris? 'Cause I know you were debating on it. Should I complete it?
I ended up doing it.
Oh, you did?
Because it's $65. I can do that. That's for that one just to finally complete the run at that point.
Uh-huh.
The art is more of what I buy. I mean, there's some hit or miss. I mean, it's when they brought, spoiler alert, they brought back Swamp Thing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
into the DC proper again. So
Okay.
that's one of the big reasons why I loved it. So
Yeah.
How
And I know-
had he left? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Good.
I was like, and I know American Vampire Volume 1 just finally got announced. Not officially solicited yet, but it got announced, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna say, David?
How did he, I guess, die? Do you know that, Chris?
I don't want to talk about that one. I want people to read that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But that was a shocking moment from Blackest Night. That was, I did not see that one coming.
Oh, it happened in Blackest Night. Okay, I need to reread that.
Yeah.
Something died in Blackest Night.
No. He came
No.
back. He came back.
Oh, since Mitch is here,
What?
we got the Akira Art of the Wall box set. So what is special about this, sir?
I don't know. I haven't even because I have the Akira box set, so I haven't even looked at it because I was like, I have Akira. I don't know. I mean, if it's oversized, that would.
Because the box is 16 what? Pretty high. 16 inches. So maybe when this comes in, we'll do a first look over it and see what the difference are. Because now we have so many of the 35th anniversary box sets, and now this is coming out too. I don't know if it's just going to be a longer format. Who knows? Like an absolute format. Is this going to be like the first absolute format for manga?
It looks like an absolute, but I think it's just. I think it's just like select pieces, like just almost an art book.
That's what they were saying in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is cool. I mean, there's some awesome art in there.
Big
But
art print.
You know what's interesting? The Animal Man omnibus. What's in like? There's barely any extras in there. But I've got the 2 deluxes, and there's just a bit more of the supplemental features in the deluxes that aren't in the Omni.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean it's nothing to write home about and like do one over the other, but it's kind of interesting. Usually the deluxes end up having the same stuff that the Omnis do, just in different format.
yeah, because they, I mean, it's all the same size, so they just kind of throw it into the end of an Omni.
Yeah, so that's why I'm passing on because I've got the deluxes and
Yeah.
You have everything.
Yeah, I already
no,
have.
I don't have everything.
I already have the first print of the Omni, so I don't really care.
I mean that is that is a Grant Morrison doubles down on who Grant Morrison is with that book.
Okay, well, David would read it. What's it called? Yeah, like Hollis brought up a good point. DC is pumping the prices on a lot of books now, like the 52 Omnibus and some other ones that I can't remember. And now this one, I was really surprised. This one's gonna retail for $150 now.
Mm-hmm.
That one actually threw me off for a bit. I was like, okay, well, I can't stop it. But it's cool. Is this gonna be the last one, or is there more?
Yes, no, that's
Last
it.
one? Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
That finishes No Man's Land.
And we have a lot of epics, a lot of trades, more epics. Oh, it's this animated. So what is this animated adaptation omnibus?
It's exactly what it is. Like the stories from the animated series adapted in comic
Oh,
form.
okay. And it's just one?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the animated series was like a lot longer though.
It was. I mean, but they don't do like every single episode. They add some things here or there into the stories. But
Okay.
I did not know that was a thing. Like
Yeah.
in the sense I knew they were single issues. I just didn't know the demand was there for an Omni of it.
Isn't there like a new? Go ahead.
I was like, we'll check the pre-orders and see how hot it is later. Go ahead, David.
Isn't there like a supposedly a continuation on Disney Plus of the X-Men, the animated series? Like it's like straight from where it ended. They're going to continue it with the same voice actors and everything.
Yep, that is true.
As much as I hate Disney for like being this massive conglomerate of just grabbing up entities. I love that they're kind of like, okay, we're gonna take what everybody loved, and we're gonna get the same voice actors and keep the same like consistency. That's been cool. And then they've been doing such a good job with the Star Wars universe, the series, that I'm just like, man, my props. And when I saw it, I was like, ugh, I don't want them. When I first learned that they bought Star Wars, I was like, I do not like this. But now I'm just like, we really wouldn't have the MCU universe without them. We wouldn't have a lot of the like. I really like the MCU shows. Like the Loki one was really good. Like I like how it expanded on his story, and then it also set up for the next chapter. So that, as much as I don't like Disney, I like that they've kept it like they've stuck with the roots of the actual shows, and they're kind of honoring those original parts of it. That's really cool to me.
Yeah, it's the only thing I don't like is eventually they just start. You just kind of get you start drowning in content. Just
you start drowning. I'm already drowning.
Yeah. After a little while, you do, and
Yeah.
like with Star Wars, we're kind of already at that point. I feel like MCU, we're kind of getting to that point. I mean, there's some really cool stuff, but also it's like, man, that's just to keep up with all of these shows.
Yeah.
Is a lot of commitment. Like, just yeah.
We've cut out like a lot of some of the, like my wife and I were going through our Hulu like stuff and got rid of a lot this weekend, just saying, yeah, we're done with this, and I said now we can actually move on to Netflix shows and things that we've been building in our queue and enjoying stuff like that.
I was still trying to find stuff to watch. And I like Disney will have the Kardashians, I don't know if this is a joke or not.
Keeping up with the Mandalorians.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what we're at this point.
That's funny. And then David, so somebody asked you, can you review Lemire Animal Man? Not me. They asked you. Your mic is muted, so
Sorry, I was telling Cynthia good night. Yeah, I'll read it. I don't mind. I do not mind at all.
The people demand it.
Yeah, the people. Yeah, they want you to do it, not me. Like, I'm tired of JP. I don't want him on YouTube anymore. All right, so let's go look at the rest. We got the Star Wars Bounty Hunter Omnibus. How you feel about that one, Chris?
It was a cool story. I didn't read the tie-ins. I read the main issues. One of my Katie from my network did that for my show World's Finest, and it was a good story. It was an interesting kind of one of those. The interesting thing about the new canon Star Wars comics is it's filling in all these gaps that we've wondered about, and it's just interesting when they start to Mitch's point, when they start putting in the shows and start rebuilding post universe, how much of the comics is going to be in the movies and things like that, or in the shows, like how much reference points are they going to be? Are they going to try to keep them? It's canon, but we just don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and even like the novels too, aside from the books or comics, is a ton of novels they're pulling from. Like they just
High Republic.
What did they? Who was it they revealed at the end of one of the Star Wars shows? Grand Admiral Thrawn or something like that.
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
But they mentioned they brought the name, but they haven't.
Yeah. I thought we saw him at the end of one of the shows.
Not
I could
yet.
have sworn it was like at the end of Mando or something like that.
Not yet.
Okay.
The castings, a lot of us are here. We've heard a lot of rumors of who's going to be cast as them officially, but we haven't. I don't think we've officially heard yet.
Okay.
All right, now we know.
Yeah, I think Ahsoka Tano mentions him whenever she's fighting that girl with the spear, and she says something about where Thrawn is or something like that. So
I swear that was a stinger in one of the shows at the end.
No, that the Star Wars Twitter would break at that point.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was.
And that is your Star Wars Twitter, bro. Well, what do you guys feel about Savage Avengers? What is that? What is that story about?
That's a blind spot for me.
That's a blind spot. Oh, for everybody. Well, let us know in the chat. What do you guys feel? I like the covers; they look cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Conan's in here. Like, what's Conan gonna do though? But anyways, let's get. You can tell how much David and I dislike Conan. Every single time we get a Conan book, we're like, oh, not again.
This is like the deluxe edition on Instagram hates Conan so much. It's hilarious.
It's so funny how we ask for a coupon code for no more Conan too.
You put that in, you get the extra Conans.
I should do that one for real. And yeah, I watched 12 Monkeys. I thought it was good. I feel like the name for the show was kind of silly, but it was a good show. Spider-Man 2099. Now, a lot of people have been asking for this one forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that was cool. Which cover are you guys going for?
Standard.
Is that the classic one?
Yep. That's issue 1.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
What issue is this one?
Yeah, that's standard, right?
No, this one.
No, that's standard.
No, that's standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
JP, look at that. Look at that.
Mitch, you always do the opposite of what most
Yeah,
of
it's
does.
true.
So.
Look at that comment from Call Me Top Gun.
Oh yeah. That's funny. And literally perfection. Okay. Greek goblins.
No, you know what?
Mad scientist with a measuring stick.
Top Gun, I hate you. You were there for the whatnot? No, I hate you. You know what? Leave.
Hey, it was Saturday for him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was like, yo, he was like, why isn't the whatnot on Sunday? And we had to show him a screenshot of the date. He's like, oh yeah. Maybe he was on something that day.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? No amount of buttering me up and complimenting my physique is gonna win you back. No, I'm sorry. You weren't there for my 6-hour performance.
David, do you need a hug?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he performed for 6 hours. Oh goodness.
Longest strip routine in the Guinness Book of World Records.
JP, phrasing.
Maybe you carry him on Dying Light because that's what we're playing now. You could be friends again. Or Elden Ring.
Can you carry anyone in that game?
Elden Ring?
Yeah.
I get carried.
That game's not multiplayer, is it?
It is. Well, like you can't play the entire thing. Well, you kind of can. You just got to keep summoning people back over and over again.
Oh, okay.
Like that, I hear stuff about that game. It's like, yeah, I don't need to feel bad about how bad I'm playing and just beaten into submission about it. That's not fun for me.
Yeah, exactly. They was trying to play. I was like, I don't think you're ready for that, buddy. But you know, let's see. I saw a Simpsons. What's it called? It's like a Simpsons modded version of Elden Ring. So like you're Homer Simpson, and all the bosses are like different characters, like Elmo, Bugs Bunny, and My Little Pony and stuff like that.
Nice.
It was so funny.
Sounds like a Kingdom Hearts version of Dark Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it was silly. Yeah, but we have the She-Hulk omnibus now. How do you guys feel? Like the reprint? Isn't this like?
I missed that one. Everyone loved that one. I missed it when it came out, so I'm kind of excited about that one.
Did it come out like last year or something? Or I forgot.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago. It was a year and a half, maybe.
I was surprised that it got reprinted so quickly because I felt like it was in stock for a while.
They can just shoot that thin paper right out of the press so fast now that.
Yeah, that is true. What do you guys feel about the DM version of Avengers? Wasn't this the first printing was in 2004?
It's been a while.
I don't know when it was. It's been a while though. Yeah. DM's cool looking.
The DM cover is I think it's the annual. If I'm not mistaken. Are
you guys picking these up at all or no?
I'm gonna wait till the end of the month to decide.
Okay.
Yeah.
I the problem with Busick and Perez can really do no wrong in my eyes at that point. It was just with the stories of the Avengers, I was such a jump on, jump off with Avengers, not because it was boring to me. It was just like it was that fun team book that you could jump in and jump out of.
Yeah.
So
there wasn't a lot of history needed for it.
Yeah, I mean it helps, but it's a fun book. I mean there are a ton of great stories in there. It's just I've really not collected a lot of the Avengers Omnis, but this one being the story team of Perez and Busick would be great.
Yeah.
So I probably might get the DM for this one though.
Okay. Yeah, I like
it. It was pretty good looking.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I dig it. Amazing Spider-Man.
Quietly, it's popcorn.
Eating it quiet.
There we go.
Very nice. What about this one? I heard like iffy things about Nick Spencer's Spider-Man run.
Nick Spencer plays a very long game, and it's with the story. This is probably one I'm probably gonna skip out. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, but I've kind of like where I'm getting my collections is a lot of the older stuff. I'm more into digital with the newer stuff. So
Uh-huh.
Spencer's run is good, but it's definitely not for everyone. And it's at some point some people complained it was dragging out a little bit more. And my complaint with what Marvel did, they didn't get him to the anniversary issue. Like they cut it off. I think it was like 4 or 5 issues away. But then they're like, oh, but he did Sinister War. Yeah, but that's not it's this mini series, but it wasn't like Amazing Spider-Man, numbered. You know, so, but it was good. So
Okay.
but not one I'm definitely passing on it.
Okay. Well, I know if you talk good about any book, and please do, Irma will buy everything. You just show a book, she'll buy it. So yeah. Yeah. So please buy it.
Again, it's not necessarily. Again, it's not trash at all. So.
Yeah. I'm just making a joke because she's in the live stream. But anyway, what is this best? I didn't even see this announced or on the solicitation. I mean, Omar saying it or anything or hearing anything about this at all. Like, what is this best stories of Stan Lee on? It was like, I don't know if they even gave us any description because it was they just threw up the title with no picture or anything and said, hey, this is coming up very soon. So, like, okay.
It's a cool way of just honoring some of his best single issue storyline, things like that. I think it's a cool concept. Definitely, I'll enjoy overviews of it, but something I don't need.
Yeah. It's not something I'm gonna have in my collection. It's cool, but if I want cool Stan Lee, I want to own a whole run of his, like Doctor Strange or something like that, where it's just like, okay, this is Stan telling a story and you get to follow it versus a whole bunch of snippets here and there. Cool, really cool issues and all that, but nothing running together for a while. So I could see people who don't collect or read like Silver Age or anything like that, anything not modern. I could see that being a really good book for them to be able to get some cool Stan Lee, a good taste of his stuff without having to commit to reading a whole thing. So that could be really cool for people who aren't into who only do modern.
Okay, sounds good. Something to look into when they actually give us some more information. They just threw out a solicitation. That was it. Like, here's the title. That's all. Here's the title and the price. I have no idea. Oh wait, this is something else. So Reanimator, basically a bunch of sketches, I guess. We have The Boys Volume 3. How many volumes are there going to be? 4 or 5?
I think it's going to be that was 72 issues, so that might be it. Click on it. I think that does finish it.
Oh, okay.
Does it say 72?
Yep,
that's it.
Well, that was quick.
That's the run. Well, they said they were going to be boom, 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 boom out.
Yeah, so. I was really surprised that they just knocked it all out right off the bat.
Aren't the deluxes? Aren't there 6 of them?
Yeah,
I'm looking
at them right now. Yeah,
there's 6.
So they did 3 per.
Mm-hmm. You have the oversized.
2.
You had the definitive edition.
No, I've got the omnibus trades that they labeled and.
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at the definitive. I was like, damn, man. I don't even have that yet.
Nope, not happening. Well, I'll probably do, and it stinks because I did their Kickstarter with the first trade is signed by or the omnibus is signed by Ennis. So I'll keep that, but just for that. But I'll probably get rid of the other ones.
I think this is the most anticipated TV show for me coming back. Is The Boys. It's always fun to watch,
Diabolical was kind of cool. Their animated series.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
It was funny. There were some of them that were really funny.
Okay, I'll take a look. I'm actually surprised there's a Witcher Library Edition Volume 2 now. I'll definitely be picking this up, even though I haven't even read Volume 1. I'll pick it up anyways.
That is the story of JP. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm definitely picking up the next two.
I mean, I have to regardless.
Yes.
It's gonna be picking up like 400 of them.
Yeah. Yep. That is true. And Kali, I don't know what that is, so we're gonna skip it.
Speaking of The Witcher, didn't they start filming the next season?
Yeah, they're in the middle of it right now.
Yeah, I'm ready. We have Gantz. I didn't know. I thought this was done, but I guess it's still ongoing. Does anybody even read EC archives? I always throw it up for solicitations. I only get like one order.
Omnidog does, I'm pretty sure, but
There's your order.
there you go.
There we go. Now I know what to send them since he's our newest affiliate. So that's cool. That's cool. Daisy, I don't know what this is. We got Spawn Compendium Volume 3. How many compendiums are they going to make? How many issues are there?
There's over 300 now.
Okay, so there's gonna be like 3 more to go. Maybe 3 more to
That's
go.
right. Spawn 300 just came out, didn't it? A little while ago.
Last year, a year or two ago. Yeah.
Oh, really? It was that long ago?
Mhm.
Somebody said not too long ago. I was like, yeah, I like Spawn for the art, but the story sucks. Is that true?
Yeah, it's not a. You're definitely not winning awards for writing on that one. It's the art. I mean, again, it's basically. How would I quit it? Like you're like a Fast and Furious. It's a Fast and the Furious in the think of you're going to have a good time. You're not necessarily stirring at the dialogue, stirring at the script. It's just like you're going to have a good time.
Okay.
So like Marvel movies.
Yeah. So I was.
I'm not taking that bait.
I was surprised.
You're out of line there. You're not wrong.
Damn.
Do it.
Nope, not taking the bait. Nope.
I was surprised since it's known so much for the artwork that there's no covers at all for any of their.
That is so dumb. Absolutely dumb. Sorry, I just no.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Everybody agrees with you. Omar agreed. He opened it. I was like, wait, what happened here? You know, that's when I was still a beginner. I was like, what are cover art?
And it's not necessarily, people dog on it for that. A lot of compendiums do that, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But some of them actually have cover. I forgot which one I opened.
Yeah, I'm not saying all, but a lot of them don't.
Yeah, which sucks. It's okay. Maybe he'll make even more hardcovers again and milk everything.
What was it? Mitch, was it true that the Hickman FF did something weird with the breaking up of the issues?
So there's no there's no head. Hold on, let me grab it.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
See you later, sucker. Well, he's gone. We got absolute Swamp Thing. I didn't even know this story existed.
Well, that's the beginning of the run.
Oh,
That Len Wein's the co-creator of it, and so when he finishes, that's when Alan Moore picks up.
okay. Because all I knew was Alan Moore.
So there'll probably be another Omni. There'll be a volume 2.
Who are you referring to with this one? That's funny. Captain Marvel. I think all these are the old ones that are just staying on here.
Yeah. But they keep on re-soliciting that. They keep on re-putting on the Sin City one. Like every time, I was like, wait a minute, I ordered that already. This is like the second or third time it's popped up.
You can blame Mitch for like most of the stuff right here that's on again.
What?
Yeah,
I
like,
tell you every time there's a double post.
No, because like I always refresh my solicitations, right? But we have the old ones that are on the newest solicitation because it was early.
Hey, JP, why don't you since I asked about, I know I'm not probably the only one about why Aliens isn't on here because I think they need to understand why.
Okay.
Maybe next solicitation.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how they did.
Let me close the screen. Let me pop you up.
Okay. There we go.
There you go.
So this is how it kind of changes on Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty odd. Like I know people were complaining about like, there's no like chapter, issue markers or anything like that, but it's pretty obvious when there's like, okay, new issue, and then into the next thing. So yeah, so I think they do that pretty much every issue. Those are all over the place. Let's see. There's another.
If I were to read Fantastic Four, would Hickman Fantastic Four be
Well,
the
I mean,
one to read?
I think so. I think it's one of the most popular versions. So like this one doesn't have necessarily. I don't. This might be a issue chapter marker here. So it's just kind of the. What is it? I don't know. Home pad. I don't know. Maybe that's not a chapter marker. So it is a little confusing at some points, but there are like some natural stopping points. And I mean, what I don't. It looks cool, but what I don't like about it is like. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you can, in real life, like not on camera, you can totally see straight through that page.
That's how thin it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm like, oh, there's people. I thought it was the grayed out, but they did it on this side, but it's actually printed on this side.
Right.
So, and like you could, like that looks like it's part of the art, that inverted text down here, but that's
For the next page.
on the next page. It looks like it's part of the art, but it's just so transparent.
It's a watermark. That's all it is.
It looks like a watermark. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm really happy to have some of these reprints, and like, I'm super happy to have this book, but also like, come on. It does not need to be 0.042 millimeters thick, I think is what it was. Like it was almost half the thickness of the other two thinnest books. So it's pretty thin.
Yeah, I'll probably get. I'm not a big Fantastic Four fan, but I'll probably jump into that in Wade's run in a little bit.
Okay. I'm still debating if I want to keep the original copies or the new copies of Fantastic Four. So
I mean, I really like the GM variant version of that book of the new print, but
what I can do is just take the dust jacket off and put it on.
If it fits, because it's probably a lot thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. that is true. So let's see what we can do.
Just get a custom.
All these people talking about joint bank accounts. We should just open up an OPB credit card. You know.
Hey, there you go.
David's Bank.
Get financing. get financing through OPB.
You just tell them our interest rates can't be matched. They're so high, they just can't be matched by anything else.
That's funny. There were some cool statues that we were looking to getting. I'll show you guys when we get some pictures. Because there was this Maester one I showed Mitch. It was sick. I thought it was really sick.
That was a pretty cool statue. I went and I looked at the video overview of that thing, and it's pretty awesome.
It was ginormous. I found a picture. Here we go. Yeah, so I think we're gonna start building out like an entire statue, like just displays in our office very soon. Well, not the one we have now, but the new one. So we're gonna get like really big dioramas and stuff like that. But this one I thought was really, really cool. So you have, I don't know if you can make it any bigger, but right now you have like
Maestro.
Maestro, and then you have all that like his collection of like the Magneto helmet. You have like Black Panther and Ultron. You have the symbiotes here, and then all these other.
How much does that cost?
Oh, it's a lot.
I can imagine.
It's like almost 4,000.
Dang.
Yeah, so that thing is crazy. But yeah,
that is insane.
Want a decent car or a statue?
You already know what David would say. I want a statue.
I want David to pose as that too, like just a frame, like side by side.
That's like an hour of David on OmniFans, and
it's crazy too because the weight for them is about 300 pounds.
Ooh.
Our Venom pool, I think, was like 100 something.
Yeah.
So basically double the weight, and it's gonna be bigger than Venom pool. So definitely not ready.
Is it bigger, or is it because Venom pool was? I have no idea what these kind of statues are. They hollow?
I don't think it was hollow, right?
Okay.
No, it felt like thick, like like
It was thick
heavy.
boy.
Yeah, it was a thick boy. Yeah.
Yeah, the thick boy. Yeah, I know they would have
He's a
fun with
big
that.
one.
He asked me, he's like, I need a statue to review every single month. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but
That's only 12 a year. You can afford that.
No, I can't.
That's like what? 3,000 times 12, 36,000 a year. You're good.
Yeah, dude, I could have.
Just stop paying David. You're good.
I know, yeah.
Wait. How do we get to this?
Yeah, it was just they would work for statues instead.
Yeah. David's on camera. It's like, yeah, do what I tell you to do.
I don't know if this is legally going to hold up. Well, no, it might be. They have me on camera. Yeah, if you go ahead and buy me those statues, I won't take a check for a while.
You can feed your family on statues.
Yeah, it seems like a tough and they're about to get into the man wants statue. But it's been fun. I actually have another one literally, I think 2 days away. But I may hold off onto unboxing it only because we're running out of space. And we have to move in 60 days. So like we'll just do like a statue unboxing haul or something.
It'll be like 70 statues. It'll be like a 5-hour epic.
All I'm saying is you should have bought that one dude's lot of like 20
That was
statues or
impressive.
whatever it was.
That was an impressive lot. That was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a good one. But we'll see. We'll see. And then there's a lot of really cool stuff that we'll be picking up very, very soon.
Hey, what did your guy think of the rest of the singles I sent you? Because I know you looked at.
Dude, he was like, man, this guy really loves Marvel and DC. He's like, where's all the indies at?
I was not old. I did not appreciate indies at that time of collecting. Now I do. Yeah, dude. He said that he's like, this guy was very good at picking out the stuff that was worth money. I was like, oh, I was like, I bet. He's like, man, he even took out Fallout, whatever that thing was, Miles Morales Fallout. Yeah, I've got 2 short boxes. Yep, and that's in there. That'll be graded one day.
Yeah, Irma's gonna come on the live stream very soon, talk about statues and stuff like that because she wants to share her knowledge. So we'll see how that goes. You're like, hey guys, let's talk about statues and art prints. Because now they want us to get into art prints as well. East and West.
Just start reselling for Mondo.
Oh
yeah, that is true.
Getting that. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool because we Chris did get a Mondo print. The X-Men one. I got one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we finally hung up hours after how many months was it sitting on the floor, David?
Bro, it was on there for at least 2 months.
3 days. Took me 3 days. That's went straight to Hobby Lobby.
We had to go buy string. We didn't even know. We're like, oh, I'll hang it up one day. And I found it like, okay, I'll do it. And I'm like, oh, it needs string to hang up. And I'm like, well, I have to buy string.
You have to buy string.
Yeah, every single day I come into the office, right? And they was like, I need you to buy me this and this and this.
When are you going to buy me?
Yeah. Who wants to fight me? Who's going to fight me? Listen, if we fight, we have to record a video of that. That'd be great.
In like some KY jelly.
Yeah.
A little pool.
Little kiddie pool.
Freaking David said the next time we review a Flash, but we're gonna dress up in Flash costume and have a race against each other. I was like, dude,
yeah.
And you have to go zoom.
No, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna be like, that's what's up, boy.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, I'll give you like a 20-second head start.
As long as it's only like 20 yards.
No, at that point you get him to run out the door and then you don't do anything, you just lock the door and walk away.
On like the hottest day of the year.
That's the best when you're playing like hide and seek with little kids, right? And I'm like, you tell them go hide, and they go hide, and you just do your own thing until they get bored.
Like,
I can't find you.
Well. I've totally never done that with my kids.
Yeah, my kids have trouble when they hide. At that point, they're just giggling half the time wherever they're hiding. I was like, all right, this will last for a while.
The blanket's like sliding across the floor with giggling kids under it. You're like, How is this even hiding?
I know. Like I didn't even
You
know
can't
that.
find me, Daddy. You're right, I can't. Oh, you've done so well, honey.
Yeah, we're gonna put David in Jay Garrett costume.
Let's put like a colander on his head.
on your head. It's one of the strainers for salads. It's just
Yeah.
on top of my head.
I'm gonna get like a little tortilla maker. I think that'd be fun. See, employee benefits include demanding statutes from JP every month.
He gets to demand them. It doesn't mean he actually gets them.
That's true.
That's what people can understand. Like when you do an Ask Me Anything, doesn't mean doesn't mean they'll answer everything. So don't get upset when they don't.
Yeah, that is true, and it's kind of funny because we got David his favorite X-Men character, Cyclops, and all the statues we got.
He was right. Cyclops was right.
Yeah, all the statues we got, he liked them more than Cyclops.
That's not true. Wait, no, Venom Pool is cooler than that. That statue is cool, and the Groot and Rocket was pretty much except for well, no.
Attack on Titan's cooler too.
I have to agree. Pretty much most other statues are always going to be cooler than Cyclops.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
There's
not
a
gonna say,
reason.
that Cable statue is better than his son puts him to shame.
it's funny because we have there's different heads you can put, and there's one that like it's just him like with his teeth closed, but we picked the one where he's like screaming, right?
Yeah.
And I can't help but look at it, and every time I see it, I just think of my head from the animated show where he's saying Gene, Gene. He's always screaming Gene for some reason.
Yeah.
So every time I see him, like Gene, yeah, Gene. That's all he's screaming about.
That's what I said when JP sent me a picture. I'm like, it looks like he's crying and screaming because he caught Wolverine kissing Jean again.
Don't worry, they're in a thruple. It's okay.
Yeah.
That
you
is
know?
true.
They just need to get that going and just get it over with.
All right.
I think they have.
Have they? But it's just
It's just heavily implied.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Let me find some pictures while we talk about statues too. I'm at it.
It's funny because we have all of these DC statues, but we don't have like any Marvel statues at all.
What?
What are you
We
talking
have-
about?
We have Icon. You
just
talking about
named
we have a
two.
lot of
Sorry.
Marvel, but we don't have
Sorry,
DC?
backwards. We have all
Okay,
these
I was
Marvel
about to
statues,
say.
but no DC statues. You know, he has.
It's okay, you know.
Where's the DC love, huh?
Well, tell them to make really cool DC statues because they're not great.
Get the life-size Batman Bruce Wayne or whatever.
Get it? We can put it in the corner, and we can just we can do a video where we try to scare everybody, or like somebody in the warehouse each time with it. We'll put it in the bathroom behind the bathroom, so then they open the door and then there's a statue. Somebody.
That's a heavy statue to be moving.
That's commitment to that prank.
That is true. But it'll be fun. Freaking
Batman's always in a corner. What? He's always like lurking.
No one puts Batman in a corner.
He puts himself there and lurks there until he beats the crap out of you.
There was a really cool Batman statue Irma wants to sell us. It's called the Shogun Batman. She was like, "Yeah, you can buy it for me."
Ooh.
And I was like, "Okay, cool." But
Is that the like samurai looking one?
yeah, it's like a samurai looking one.
Those are cool designs.
Mhm.
Those are really cool designs.
But yeah, if you guys were to get if Mitch and Chris, if you guys were to get statues, which one would you like? What character would you guys get?
I saw that Ghost Rider by that Jim Mink got back. Oh my god!
I'm picking that.
That is
Yeah.
that is an amazing statue. I love it. I'm a Ghost Rider fan, but that captures everything.
Yeah, I actually like
What
the
is
one
it
with the horse better, but that's me.
He got back his Ghost Rider that he sold, interestingly enough, from the same person that bought it.
It's actually really cool. I dig it.
Mhm.
Which one is it?
I'll pull up a picture for you.
Okay, I wanted to see it. Yeah.
Here,
Ghost Rider, yeah,
it's this one right
Yeah.
here.
Bro.
that is.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. That is.
That one is
Amazing.
pretty dang impressive. Yeah.
Uh,
I actually like the one with the horse because the horse details are really cool. but
that
this
is
one's, like,
also a cool
classic.
one. Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll show you the horse one when I can find it.
But the motorcycle's so like
It's
It's
classic.
Yeah.
so classic. What is it? I think. No, that's not it. I'm looking for the statue that I would get if I had JP money.
What kind
Got
of
that
money is
OPB
that?
money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I have no money. I'm negative money because of Irma. She's like,
One
why
of
all these statues?
one of the few statues I do have, and I love it, is Hulk versus the Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron, because Hulkbuster is one of my favorite Iron Man
Oh
suits.
yeah,
It's
So,
pretty cool.
yeah, so that's like one of my prized ones. So
dude, I always like the Hulkbuster outfits, dude. They're massive.
yeah.
Let me see if I can find them. So I think I have 4. I have an anime one, but you guys don't really read anime, so there's no point in even showing it.
I'll read a lot. I read
Did you read Claymore?
like the Dark Horse stuff at this point, really.
No, I haven't seen War Tank.
Okay, so
Yes.
here's the 4 that I'm ordering. So we have Maestro right here, the Maestro one.
Maestro.
Maestro. We have Maestro here with his collection and everything. I really like how you have the shield, you have the Juggernaut helmet, and all these are
Very,
pieces
very
that you can pick up and move around and stuff like that. It's not like
you can reposition.
yeah, you can reposition it.
Wow, that
Everything
is
here.
very cool.
There's videos on YouTube. I'll show you guys off of the stream later if you want to take a look. We have the War Machine one as well.
Bro.
Oh,
this
okay,
one-
that's what Witz is talking about. Wow, that is.
Yeah, this one is actually going to be. Oh, this is number B. Oops, that's too cheap. I mean, this is number A. What's number A? Where's B? There we go. So B.
No, there we go. B. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, lights up too.
Yeah, we
That's
don't buy
pretty
cheap stuff here. Anyway.
Hey, you're like John Hammond in Jurassic Park. Spare no expense.
Yeah, basically. Like, so here's the War Machine one. There's another video on that one as well because the XM
Jeez.
Studios, they did their tour recently. So I like you get the small guy and then the actual machine.
That
It's
is
huge.
impressive.
It's
Yeah.
It's bigger than the Hulkbuster one. The Hulkbuster was like one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
And then we have the Ghost Rider on the horse.
Let's see that full version. That is cool.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
That
there's
is really
I like
nice.
it, but nothing beats the classic on a motorcycle.
that's true. I just really like the horse.
No, it is. Yeah. Oh no, it's a gorgeous piece.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the motorcycle, I can't even get anymore. It's out of stock. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
we were thinking about getting this one too. This one's like the XM Studios Sentinel versus
Yeah.
X-Men.
Which one is it with Magneto sitting in the hand of the Sentinel?
Oh,
Which
well, Irma would
statue
know.
is that?
Yes, yeah, I remember which statue is that? She'll know. She knows everything.
I think it's a sideshow. Magneto.
Yeah, this one I think
I
is
like
the
that they
most-
included Archangel. That's
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
this one is the most expensive piece I've seen so far.
How much is it?
Almost 6,000.
Jeez.
It is 6,000 because getting it shipped to.
Yeah, I had a old buddy of mine who actually got me into collected editions. Had the XM. I don't know if he still has it anymore, but XM Magneto. That thing was dope.
I think I think I found it.
I'll live vicariously through you, JP, and the statues you get, just like I do that same thing with Jim Mint.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what Irma does too. She's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that thing
That one,
is
right?
Okay.
So it is huge.
yeah.
Ooh, nice design.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I dig it. It's cool. Maybe I'll
Yes.
find it one day and I'll just take pictures of it and send it to you, Mitch.
I've seen it. I've touched it in real life, and it was glorious.
Remember the days when people could come pick up their omnis from your garage? Now here you are going to a larger warehouse getting $6,000 statue.
Remember the days like 8 months ago?
Yeah, literally.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Like
It hasn't even been a year yet. That's true. For people picking it up from me, but yeah, it's been such a crazy journey. Even what did your parents say, David? I forgot what they said.
they were I talked to them like recently, and then they were just commenting how it's well, my parents are like, oh, it's such a blessing that you got to work there, because my brother and sister both work at the warehouse, but they're like, it's just insane how fast it's going. And I'm like, yeah, I joined you in April, and it was just you and me, and I was like, you need some help with it? And he's like, yeah, I need some help. Cool. I helped you out. We are a year later, about to move into another 11,000 foot square warehouse, because your business is growing so big. And me and my sister Jessica were like there's how do we go from a garage, and sometimes the car was in there, so we were like,
Yep.
well, we have to move around the garage.
Yeah.
So like this, and I'm just like, man, it's crazy. But I told AP, I'm like, I don't even know why I got a degree right now for my accounting. I just got my degree, like my diploma came in today. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he made himself feel. I forgot how I said. He justified saying if he wasn't working or going to college or going for his degree, he wouldn't be working at Lifetime. And if he wasn't working on Lifetime, then we wouldn't have met each other. So it all worked out in the end.
That's the statues I'd get, by the way.
Okay.
nice.
TMNT all day. Where's the Usagi statue at, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
They don't make a really good one for Usagi. I mean, there is a really cool set that is really hard to get at this point. I mean, they're smaller figures, but but those you're paying at least $1,000 for the 5 or 6 like smaller figures.
When Usagi is made into a really cool statue, then I'll start reading the books.
That's the line in the sand. That's a very interesting line in the sand.
They got the NECA, whatever you call them, Usagi.
Okay.
Usagi figure just went up for pre-order. His pre-order's gone now. It was there for like 3 or 4 days. They had it open.
Yeah.
So I actually grabbed that. But that's what you should get into, is selling some of the NECA stuff. Those things sell like crazy.
Well,
Inca, you said? I want to look this up.
Yeah, I just need Irma to give me some connects and we'll be good.
NECA, all caps.
And it's funny because like when I first started, I used to ask Lewis and all these other people, "Oh, that's really cool. You got Death and Return of Superman. Man, I really want that whale." And I'm just like, "Oh, I don't want any whales anymore. Leave me alone. I'm tired of it."
You rung the bell. Kind of hard to unring it.
Yeah, that's true. We just got so many books nowadays where it's just so hard to read. Now we do reviews we do reviews for art portfolios and stuff like that because it's just easier to do. Like we did a lot of the Stanley Lau Art Germ portfolios. We did Jim Lee's portfolios. We did a lot of Batman art portfolios today that will be released on the weekend. We have like a whole stack. How many art portfolios do we have, David?
Ooh, I did 2 videos today of 3 each, and we still have like 7 or 8 to go through. Yeah,
that's not including the galleries that we have in the box.
Yeah, not including galleries. So it's a lot. I mean, it's good filler stuff, which is good, and I liked looking at it.
Yeah,
and I like to look at it, and be like, this is cool.
Yeah, whenever there's just like a one with just female characters, Dave was like, I want to do that one. I want to get it. Let me look at it, please.
Just creeping.
Yeah, straight creeping. Be like, yeah.
And he was like, I want to take it home for research purposes.
What are you doing with that statue?
That's a video you got to make, is like David getting caught reviewing one of these statues or books or something by his wife.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. Like we'll get a JDM statue. I think that's what it is, JDM statue, because they're so realistic, like a Mira or a Wonder Woman, and they would be like trying to hug on it or something. And Cynthia walks in, "What are you doing?" I think that would be really funny. He'd be like, "It's not what it looks like."
If they make a new one from the Catwoman from the new movie, the Batman, and just be like, you just see me like in the video, I just see myself like the camera sneaking up behind me. I'm looking at it and stroking it, say, "Call me vengeance, call me vengeance."
That was funny. Yeah, J&D. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get into some buzz. I was offered some buzz, but we'll see, because that's a whole different thing too.
David loves big bust statues.
and he can't lie.
You know it.
He loves big buzz and he cannot lie.
Love
there are
big
some
bust.
really cool ones though.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We'll just wait for Irma to give us some deals.
Yeah, that's a good point to make, Top Gun. It's like, I was wondering, said David, do you in the Absolute Edition need a moment?
Yeah, that's true. Every single time there's something like he was thinking about doing like what would like get a really crazy professional mic, right? And he was trying to do ASMR with the books.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know about that one, man.
I can read the story slowly and make voices for each of the characters.
It's all about the smell of the book, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
How the books smell. That's the big thing. You can't capture that.
that's true. It
Well,
smells like the pages are thinner.
Well, unbox
Yeah.
it.
Not as much smell.
Not as much. That's true. I mean, some man.
They're like diet pages.
Yeah, some books you open it and that the
Half
smell
the
is
calories.
strong. Half the calories.
Hey, we give you half the paper now. It's thinner at that point. Half the calories.
Exactly. So would you guys? So a question for you about that. Would you prefer having the thinner pages like they are, but less shelf space, but using up less shelf space like they are, or going back to the old version where it's thicker, heavier, takes up more shelf space, also might be more costly because of shipping and production and all that? What would you guys prefer?
I actually don't mind the thin ones. I prefer it to be lighter, as a business perspective and just reading it. It's easier that way. But, that's just me. I'm not like a hardcore collector. I'm a seller. I keep on telling people that. They always ask me, like people hit me up on Facebook, right? I think it was like not too long ago, like, hey, like, what is this story about? I'm like, I don't know.
He's honest.
Like, if you want a professional, you can want to talk to Omar or these other people, but you want to ask me anything, I won't know anything except maybe image.
Those
I
indie
know.
books.
Yeah,
You got to start somewhere though, and indie is a great place to start reading comics because it's more manageable. I was just talking with Chris about this. Like, I love being able to read a story, just pick one up, read it in a couple days, and just have it be done and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, there is something to be said about reading these huge, long, War of Kings trilogy with Annihilation and Conquest and these really long epics. There's something to be said about that. But there's also something really nice about being able to just pick up one like small image book and read it and enjoy the story as is and not need all this other context of these characters or this world. It's kind of a nice change up from, I think, how a lot of us started with, you know, Marvel and DC and all that.
Yeah, those original graphic novels, like what Brubaker and Phillips are doing with Reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. It's just much easier, but it is still satisfying when you have extra long runs like the X-Men ones. I know, like, everything that happened in the X-Men and how, like, later on down the road, you just get like a lot of satisfying stuff that I can't mention yet because I haven't read it, but I know. So it was and then Michael, this guy, he's the one that sold me a lot of books, like the entire Valiant collection, a lot of whales and stuff like that. Apparently, he's going to be doing some YouTube videos for us very soon as well.
Hey, nice.
This guy is like a Wikipedia of everything comics. So I was like, yeah, bro, whenever you want. We got our studio set up and just bring a bunch of books, talk about it. We'll put you on camera. We'll have a little black couch right here on the
Smoker. You can put on David's silky tiger embroidered robe.
Yeah, David will be in his Hulk outfit saying Hulk smash now.
He wants to smash. That's for sure.
Did you read Call Me Top Guns? Because the review I did, he makes it funny because I was like the front and then the spine and the back, and I can't quit you, Top Gun. You know what? I love you, buddy. You're back in my heart. Listen, he makes the funniest comments. I love it.
He left your heart? When did he leave your heart?
Because he didn't show up to the whatnot. But you know what?
He flaked on us. He flaked on us.
He's like Jordan in The Last Dance, and I took that personally.
Bro, freaking Irvin. He's gonna be just as Hulk saying, "He's vengeance. I'm vengeance." Can you imagine that?
The crossover you never saw coming or wanted
or need.
just like the freaking pregnant Batman Superman, dude.
Bro, did you guys see that? JP, look it up.
I don't know if I want to see
Batman and
this.
Superman.
Yeah, so we did a Superman Batman Omnibus Volume 2 first look, and he was showing everybody a picture of Batman pregnant with Superman's baby.
How do I send that out? How do I look
Yeah,
at let me...
that pretty much defines that collection there.
I mean, you can find the picture and share your screen, and we'll share it. But
I'll find it.
before you guys get scarred and your eyes burn and everything, this is the Claymore statue that we're going to be picking up. I don't know if you guys really read anime or watch anime, but it's actually one of my
impressive.
It's one of my favorite mangas that I read so far, and I haven't read many mangas, but it was a good one. I just like how you had the like evil faces on the bottom. That was cool. That was cool. And then you get an extra bust down here too. So getting 3 of these, maybe we'll sell the other 2. We'll see.
It'll be a mystery box. You'll never know what's in it.
Yeah, exactly. I was really surprised our JOA Avengers mystery box hasn't moved yet. We got rid of the Batman Robin. So now we're gonna throw in 5 more Grails whales in our next one-off auction for the mystery boxes.
Okay, I found the picture. Let me know when you're ready for it.
Just hit the share your screen.
Okay, hold on. Let me share it.
All right, guys. You have been warned. You have been warned. If you guys don't want to see, you can close your eyes. But David, this is David.
Mitch left.
Oh my god. It's so funny because they took the time to make it in the moon so you see the earth in the back. So they had to be like, okay, maybe it's the watchtower. And like they took the time to put the detail on the shadow over here and like the curl for Superman and everything. Like they took the time to make it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, manga is getting a lot more box sets as well. Did you share your screen yet?
No,
because we don't see it.
Yeah, David, you actually have to share your screen.
What? Hold on. Where's it at?
Yeah,
okay.
Remember, sharing is caring.
That's right. Okay.
The big share button in the bottom.
Yeah, let me walk you through. You want me to walk you through?
Oh, okay. I got you.
David, he's like a boomer right now, so.
Come
on, Dad.
call
Okay.
Luann from tech support.
Yeah, have you tried turning it on and off?
There we go.
Okay, there you go. Look,
do you see
it? Yep, and that is why that's why that is not going to be part of my collection. Yeah, no. It's a whole lot of no.
I'm just telling you, look, they took the time for the shading in Batman's cowl and the planet Earth in the background and everything, and I'm just like, okay. You know what? I respect the ingenuity of that, but
I respect the commitment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of commitment in that photo.
He wants to put it in his office.
Exactly. Nope.
So we are hitting our 1 hour 30-ish minute mark. We're gonna give away another $100 gift card. So all you have to do is type in the chat. Once again, we're gonna type in nope.
Yep.
Where is that at? Which Omni?
That's a whole lot of no.
It's on Davis Custom Omni. I know a lot of us are getting a little sleepy and stuff like that, so we'll run this giveaway. And we'll play some Dying Light.
I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to that movie. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
My wife made it through 10 seconds of that trailer, and she's like, "Yep, that's appropriately named. I'm not watching anymore." And I was like, "You haven't seen anything yet? Creepy enough. Nope."
I don't even want to watch the trailer anymore.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, see, what kind of art are you into? So Irma has a lot of art, David. So if you have your favorite artist, let her know, because maybe she'll have some art prints that should really send your way. I know David's favorite right now is Jim Lee and Alex Ross.
Yeah, I love Alex Ross's stuff.
Yeah, so you want to send us some of that? That'd be cool. All right, so we have 31 entries, 42 viewers. I'm gonna give us another 20 seconds. Then we're gonna draw the winner, And we may call it a night. Everybody seems like they're getting
I
very
like,
sleepy.
like this. Is the stream sponsored? Yeah, it's sponsored by this company called Organic Price Books.
Yo, I need to sponsor myself. All right, here we go. I like
Let's
how all
go.
these I like how all these people pop in the chat randomly now.
All of a sudden, everyone's typing. It's a
I know, right?
natural bridge.
Natural Bridge.
That's such a different name, unique name. Congratulations, Natural Bridge. Just send us a message. David will get to it in the morning. Maybe in 2 days. We'll see.
He's gonna be too busy looking at his art books.
know.
Yeah. I go into the office. He's like on his phone reading single issues.
Hey, that I don't know if you guys saw that demon or what is it? We have demons
Oh, the Greg Capullo and the other one.
and Scott Snyder, bro.
Yeah, it's a single issue that just recently came out. Well, maybe we'll do a first look over it. Let's see.
That looks really cool. I'm just surprised that you have those two great Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo to draw it, because I was thumbing through it and it looks really, really cool.
Yeah. So I'll open the chat up for 5 minutes of questions. If you guys have any questions for me, David, for Chris, for Mitch, if you ask Mitch about paper.
Apparently.
Yeah, because he has a freaking paper meter. I was really surprised.
I said in the video I borrowed it from my dad.
Oh,
They're only like $20 or $30 from Home Depot anyways. They're not that expensive. So, but I did start looking at some nicer ones just so I can start making it a reoccurring super stupid nerdy segment.
Okay.
I'll do like my movie voice. In a world where YouTube videos are about how big the size of paper is.
I've always been really good at measuring, so
Phrasing.
Okay. More manga box sets. So yeah, whenever I see it on solicitations, or if you ever see it and I miss it, let me know, because I do check like Kodansha, Viz, and all these other ones that I can't remember off the top of my head. But we'll add more box sets, more manga specifically. Probably not unless it's like deluxe, because the margin is way too low for us to even bring it in and sell it.
Mm-hmm.
But box sets and deluxes for sure. Can you carry the first trade paperback of Moon Knight 2021? Is that even out? I forgot. Is it like in print still?
It should be.
I mean, I could just send me an email with the title and the code and everything. You go to prhcomics.com, send me the link, and I can check if it's in stock, and I'll put it on the site. What else we got here? Loose leaf or graph? That's a question for David.
You know what? I like graph
Yeah.
paper.
So you could like draw between the lines.
Yeah, well, no, because that way it lets you use you can get your dimensions correct. Because sometimes with loose leaf you think, oh, this is a proportionate wise, but you look at it later and you're like, no. But with graph you can actually know exactly. Okay, 3 squares, cool.
That reminds me. Did you finish any of your remarks?
I actually did. I'm actually gonna make a TikTok of it. I'm making a TikTok of it.
I was like, you want to show it on the live stream right now?
No.
Why?
Not yet. Listen,
Okay,
David
fine.
likes to take his time. Now that I get to bring him home and actually draw them, the Booty Man one is gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna give you a preview. So it's gonna say Booty Man like in big comic book letters, but the O for the booty, the 2 O's for the booty is gonna be the butt of the man that I'm drawing. So that's gonna be really funny.
Okay, so yeah, well maybe we'll show it on YouTube eventually. Let's see.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yes, I that would actually be a cool video. I could do that.
Yeah, I like college ruled. I don't know about David.
I like wide. Gives you more room to write in.
You like your Hulk hands?
Yeah.
Oh, he even asked how big was the booty. That's funny. You're impressed. Is the Immortal? You have to ask Mitch that. He did a review. Yeah,
it's a good one. It's solid standalone one. I know it collects the first arc, and then there's like the there's a second complete collection that continues it, but I didn't even bother with that because it has such no one I know or talked to liked it. So, but it's standalone, and I know that I don't have the new Omni, the reprint,
Yeah.
but the new one has some extra stuff in it. It's expanded.
Okay.
So
All right. Cool. Now you know. Red Sonja is being. Omar did announce it for a reprint, right?
is it out of print
Yeah, it's
What,
been
the-
out of print. It's been out of print for a while. But
since the signed edition came out?
yeah,
That
it's
went
been-
out of print.
Yeah, I remember him saying something like that it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry. We'll put it up for pre-order as soon as it hits the solicitation.
That is such a good book too.
Yeah,
I love that one.
I really enjoy
Great
it.
art. Great art.
It's the only Dynamite book I read besides The Boys.
That's not bad. Quit while you're ahead and then
Yep.
bow out.
Yeah.
It's like, we're done.
I think, yeah, that is out of print. Both X-Men should be coming this week. The X-Men by Hickman and the X-Men, whatever, Volume 2.
Adjectiveless X-Men by Stan
Yeah.
Lee.
It already shipped out. We usually get our stuff early on Friday. But knowing AAA, sometimes we don't get it until like 3 weeks later. but if it comes in on time is Friday of this week. We always get our next week's order on Fridays. But if it doesn't, that just means it's late and we have to ship it during the week if it comes in.
Hey, when it gets here, right?
Yeah, when it gets here, it gets here. It gets here eventually, So
But I'm thinking about the book. Why isn't it on my front stoop? Come on.
I get that email every day.
We have a customer.
Not for me. Not for me.
We have a customer who, as soon as JP, you know who I'm talking about. That she's like emailing you that day. Why haven't my order shipped out? You guys received it already. Why haven't you shipped it out that day? Man.
Yeah, I was like, geez, calm down,
David, why aren't you driving to me right now?
man. And then we have is David co-owner of OPB? Nah.
Not even close.
He he works
He
for
knows
free.
his role.
Yeah, he works for free.
No, he
I
works
I
for
can just say this.
statues.
I'm definitely the bottom bitch.
Oh,
I was gonna say, what's his title, bitch, or something like that.
Bro, he doesn't even show up. So
He shows up. It's just after the truck's done being unloaded.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, what are you guys doing? How you doing?
Oh, it is hot out here. Jeez.
Mitch will know this one.
Yeah, exactly. The Arc 2, the second complete collection. Oof. That was a train wreck of an ending for that movie, I think. I liked
What?
Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi?
Oh, it was a train wreck of it.
Yeah. I liked that movie more or less, but the ending, I don't know. Kind of shit the bed in my opinion.
No, tell us how you really feel.
OPB is goaded. All right, cool. Do you have any more Doom Patrol Morrison in? If we don't, then we can have it by next week. DC, we usually get DC restocks by next week if you order before Thursday. Other than that, I think that's all the questions we have. Do you guys have anything you want to say to the chat before we get off?
We love you all.
Yeah, especially Top Gun. Mwah. Oh.
He's not here, so we can't even hear it.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. He's still here. Well, thank you everybody for coming out.
Yeah,
our
Mitch
live
Fritz,
stream.
always a pleasure, guys.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Maybe the next time you see us, David will be in his Conan outfit or a Hulk outfit. We'll see.
Red
Rip
Sonja.
off things.
Oh yeah,
Sonja
Red,
outfit.
yeah, Red Sonja outfit for sure. But yeah, thank you.
Sonja. There it is.
Yeah, Red Sonja. Thanks
That was-
everybody for coming out. Everybody have a great night. And make sure, Irma, you send us all of your art prints and stuff like that. And we'll see you guys next time.